What's good, man? It's your boy, Bills Talk 716. I'm back. We ready to talk about another loss. Um, Reasons that we lost. Try to find some positivity to point out within this loss. But that's probably going to be pretty difficult. That's going to be hard. Um, we put up 5 points against a 1-5 team. I'm going to play it back. Let me say that again. This way you don't have to rewind it. You already know, but I just want to say it again. We put up 5 points against a 1-5 team. Our offense is the worst in the league. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Derek Anderson, the guy who was out playing golf 3 weeks ago. The guy that, whose beard is whiter than Brian Dable's beard. That guy, finished with 175 yards. He shows some accuracy, and I thought that I'd be able to evaluate some receivers better based off of the accuracy that he did display. I'm not giving him credit all the way, but it was cool to actually be able to see the ball get into the right spots at the right times. Not impressed with Derek Anderson, not by far, but we're going to talk about it. And he was 20 of 31, 175, 0 touchdowns. He had 3 picks. So some of them picks, I don't know. One of the picks, the one that went to Benjamin, I felt like that one wasn't his fault. I feel like that was more so Benjamin lacked the speed to get to the spot where the ball was supposed to be. What can you say though, Benjamin? Like, who the fuck knows, man? Yeah, who knows what? Like, do we just throw it to Benjamin, or we throw it to a spot? Is it smart to throw it to a spot when it comes to Benjamin, or is it better to throw it to Benjamin so he can actually jump up for the ball? Clearly, that wasn't a good decision. We sent it to a spot where the man doesn't have any speed to get to that spot. Don't know. Like, does he catch those in practice? I don't know, man. I think I'm talking about the third pick too. Was that the third? Yeah, who knows, man. The one that was supposed to go to Benjamin, you already know. He's on the right side. He was going with the post. That one. The ball, whatever. Pick. McCoy went out early. I saw that. I said, man, damn. The football gods. Yeah, even give us a chance to be optimistic during this game. Can you please, please, please? You took McCoy out. Ivory gets in the game. So that's a power back right there. I think 16 carries for 81 yards. 5.1 was the average on that. He's a very explosive back. I like Ivory a lot. Murphy even got in towards the end of the game. He did good too. He had 4 carries. Yeah, 4 carries for 53 yards. 13.3 was the average on for Murphy. I want to see the Murphy. I don't know. I saw flashes of what he did in preseason. I saw flashes of it, but it's like, who doesn't? It's not going to help now when we're down so bad that we don't even need to run. And I feel like the reason why Murphy was actually getting off was based off the simple fact of when you look at Murphy or the Colts defense, they were actually giving up. They were playing the pass because who's going to run when who's going to run that ball? Nobody's going to run the ball. The team is down. They're going to have to pass it. But Murphy was, surprised him a couple times with out of the shotgun draw. What else, man? Damn, this was a bad game, man. Just the fact that we put up 5. You know what? 5 points. I think I would rather have 3. And the reason being is this. When you look at the score, let's say we're watching another game. Any game. I was telling somebody about this earlier. Any game that you watch, you're looking at the scores. And when it reflects 3, it's like, oh, damn, that team got shut down. When it shows 5, we're not used to seeing the number 5 single, not 25, 35, but just number 5. It just brings extra attention to that game and how bad that could have probably been for the Bills. I'd rather have had 3. It's not like 5 would have helped us win anyway. 3 looks better. 3 looks better. 5 just looked like hey, everybody, look at here. More attention to this game. Bills got smacked. We got smacked. We got smacked. We did. We got smacked. The defense was huffing and puffing. I didn't think I would see the defense get carved up like that. Last time they got carved up like that was week 1. I didn't expect it this week. Before the season even started, when you look at the schedule, you look at the Colts and you say that might be a win, despite it being in Indy. But apparently that's not the case. So all kinds of crazy stuff. Who did we beat? Minnesota. That was supposed to be a loss. We lose to the Colts. That was supposed to be a win. It's just crazy, man. It's a lot to talk about. Benjamin, 4 catches, 71 yards on 5 targets. I know last week the man had like 2 catches, but he had 8 targets. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 catches. Remember I was talking about last week's show? I said the percentage here is either the quarterback or it's him. This week we get Derek Anderson in there, 5 targets, 4 catches, 71. Decent. Shows he can still catch the ball. He had a dumbass penalty though. He definitely had a dumb penalty. It's always the second one. The second one is always gonna get caught, man. Second one. So he put us in a bad position. I think we was 2nd and 22 at that point. We ended up having to punt, but that messed us up. You know, that was Benjamin. Zay Jones had what? 3 catches, 27 yards, 5 targets. Like these targets versus the catch ratio when Derek Anderson was in versus Peterman last week and Josh Allen, like the percentages is looking better. But yeah, I felt like I could evaluate and look at Zay Jones and say we might got something there. You know, he caught passes. I mean, despite 27 yards, he showed flashes to me. That's what I wanted to kind of look at too. Was if the ball gets put to you, will you catch the ball? What can you do, Zay? So. The jury's still out on Zay, but I think he's decent, man. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about that. Then after that, it doesn't even matter. Murphy had 5 catches in garbage time for 17 yards. Ivory had 3 for 25. Blah blah blah. Oh, Kroom got in. He only had 1 catch for 8 yards. But what I noticed was that for a good portion of I want to say midway through the 3rd to the 4th. Kroom was in instead of Clay. So maybe the Bills, maybe McDermott and them wanted to just say, hey, Clay, why don't you come sit down? I mean, he did fumble one, actually, too. That might be a reason. So, but I saw him in after that, too. So, but Kroom got in. You know, they wanted to get a look at him with this quarterback. So that's cool. Holmes is a reason for a pick. He was supposed to be to a spot. Anderson was one of those guy, like Peterman, he'd throw it to the spot. Holmes got bumped out of bounds. Probably got bumped to Germany, like so far away from where the ball was supposed to be. And accurately, the ball got delivered to a Colts player. It went through his hands, hit him on a face mask, bounced up. His man, looked out and took that. So that was that. Defense looked horrible. Man, Edmonds has 7 tackles. Sometimes Edmonds and y'all heard me say it many times, Edmonds is my man. He's going to need some time. But sometimes he get caught up in the line. You know what I'm saying? He get caught up in that line, and then they pop the joint out on the outside once he gets caught in there. So I think maybe next year, hopefully towards the end of this year, Edmonds looks a little better when it comes to not getting caught up in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Or one play he got through on a blitz. We blitzed the A gap, and he fell at the feet of Andrew Luck. And nobody touched him. He fell. Edmonds is not the best player when it comes to being in the trenches or when it comes to play actions. So, but yeah, man, he had 7 tackles. He led the team. Him and Taron Johnson, 2 rookies. That boy I told you he got hurt, man. Number 24, he got in there. He was smacking. 7 tackles from your slot corner is that's pretty good. Michael Hyde, 5 tackles. Something about Hyde though. Do I want to talk about it? Nah, I'm gonna hold off on it. I'll hold off because that's a whole nother little topic. We can kick it about later. The defense was tired. They took it to the defense, like straight up, man on man, helmet to helmet, right up the gut, right off to the C gap, to the D gap. They was just running. Mac was solid. I had a feeling. I picked Mac up. Shouts out to anybody watching this that's in my fantasy league. You know what I'm saying? I had a feeling. Not so much. I was not so much that it was against the Bills, but I just had a feeling about that boy. And that was my first time watching him. He looked good. Who knows? Everybody looks good against the Bills. So we got to check him out on another squad. I mean, going against another squad. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This was a long season, man. I was talking to somebody, man, and we was talking about we should trade for somebody. And I'm like, who do we trade? And he said, oh, we should trade one of these draft picks. And I was like, basically, we're going to be picking in the top 5 unless some miraculous situation comes about where we just turned the whole thing around. We're going to be picking in the top 5 of next year's draft, which means that we're picking in the top 5 of each round. You know what I'm saying? So trading away a pick right now doesn't look good because if we trade a second away, that's damn near a first. If we trade a third away, that's damn near a second. Like, because it's so close to the other round. And why would we do that? We can't. But he did bring up a good point. He said, man, RG3 sitting on the Ravens team as a third quarterback. And I'm like, man, you know what? I wouldn't mind giving up something late for RG3. You know, if we want to try to turn this thing around. But then again, RG3 with the Bills' luck in quarterbacks, barring Jim Kelly, you come over here, your career's over. You know, so but it would have been cool to just have a quarterback that's athletic and that can do something with the ball accurately. Freaking Anderson looked like Tecmo Bowl. You know what I'm saying? It took so long for this dude to pull a play action off. So long for him to do a 3-step drop. Mind you, you're only doing 1, 2, 3. Set it up and look, go through your progressions. This man was taking forever. I'm just looking like, man, you don't have forever with this line. Yo, Anderson looked stiff. Anderson looked very stiff. He looked bad. He's an embarrassment. I don't know if y'all caught his chin strap in the first half. I don't even know how it's saying. Maybe I didn't even see him getting hit hard at all. So I don't know why his chin strap looked the way it did. I'm pretty sure the internet gonna have fun with that. I'm gonna have fun with that. I'm gonna find a picture and I'm gonna post a meme. You know, again, you can find us on the book, Facebook, Bills Talk 716. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely throw something out there because that was very funny. But yeah, he just looked like he was bad. He's stiff, man. Very, very, very stiff. It's bad. Looked like he just got off that couch. Let's see here. Talked about Zay Jones looking alright. I mean, yo, I don't know, man. What do we expect? What do y'all want? Like, what do I want? What do you want? What do we want? What does Mafia want, man? We would like a decent team to get out there and compete. We actually want to get back in the playoffs. I think we wasn't supposed to make the playoffs last year, and when we did make the playoffs, it just set off a chain reaction of give us one of the hardest schedules in the NFL. Not only that, we so far out in the draft that we have to trade up to go to get Allen. I actually like to I don't care. Let Allen get in. Like when Allen come back, just give him his spot back. What is Nathan Peterman still on this team for? If he can't come in and play, and he's been here all summer, I don't care if he knows the playbook or not. Please, cut him, man. Because why is he on the team, man? We got Derek Anderson coming out there looking like old man something, just oldest ever. It's bad, man. Something else I was thinking about too, man. Like Hyde is actually playing punt return, right? I know Ray messed up last week, but with Hyde back there, do we expect to run the ball back? No. When was the last time we actually had a run back? On a kickoff or a punt return? I tried to look it up and I got into it and I saw Roscoe Parrish. He had 3 in 1 year. That's bad. So now with Hyde back there, you just want to field the ball because Ray sucks. Right now he do. He's a 6th-round pick. Um, but like, dag, man, like this, can we attack like this offseason? Next offseason, can we go after someone who actually has a chance to run the ball back? Hyde is not putting any fear in no team. We know why he's back there. They know why he's back there. He's just here to field the punt. That's it. Field it. Let it off. That's pretty sad when you just like, hey man, can you just go back there and catch it? Because he's not going to run it back. He's not going to run it back at all. So our special teams is bad. I feel like we need a specialist here. The more I think about it, this coaching staff cannot evaluate offense at all. They can't evaluate offensive players at all. What can you say about that? Nothing to say about that, man. We got our safety back there fielding punts. So, God forbid he gets hurt back there. And then we have a gap at safety because Bush needs to come in. You know what I mean? So I feel bad for Kyle Williams, man. You know what I mean? Kyle Williamson came back, took a pay cut, man, and he's in the trenches, man. And you just would think we would be better. I still don't like Milano. He had 4 tackles, but I feel like we can upgrade at Milano position. Lorenzo, didn't even hear nothing about him. Poyer, whatever. Poyer didn't do nothing. You know what was good, though, what I enjoyed? I enjoyed watching a real quarterback play the position in Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck was looking good. It was like, damn, what if we had a quarterback like that, man? What if we had a quarterback that can deliver the ball, whose mentality is to throw strikes towards the end zone? You know what I'm saying? It was good. It was cool to watch him, actually. Turnovers. We had 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers led to 24 points. That's 3 touchdowns and 3 points. You know what I'm saying? So that was bad. 3 of those turnovers came from Derek Anderson. So essentially he gave up 21 points. And then Clay with his fumble. We get hit hard. We just dropped that joint. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, man. I said, it should be interesting. I'm going to come back. We're going to talk about it. I don't know. And we about to go to New England. We about to go to Foxborough. Oh, man, the whole league, the whole world about to see this. We about to get whooped. I'm not one for saying if we're going to take a loss before we actually take that loss. But, we fresh off a game, and I got to say it. The Bears are better than the Bills, and the Bears just barely lost, but we're not gonna be able to keep up. Ain't even no point. Please cut Peterman and I don't have a free agent list in front of me, but I'm pretty sure it was somebody better than Derek Anderson on the team. And do we even need to keep Derek Anderson? I don't know, man. This was bad. Hey, I don't know if McDermott, do you think they want to keep McDermott, or do you think we should? You know what? That's my question to you. Do you think that we should let McDermott finish out his coaching staff finish the next 2, or should we just cut our ties now and just start from scratch? I don't know. I don't want to start over, but shoot, we practically there. We don't really have time to waste. I would like to get an offensive somebody in here, just because we don't even know if we can evaluate Dable for real, because he lacks the talent to even do anything. McDermott, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not too far out there to say, maybe he might not last this season. Then you see probably Leslie Frazier step up, another defensive coordinator or defensive coach. Dable's not going to step up. He just got here from Alabama. He got to earn stripes. It's just bad, man. I wish I could talk to Pagula and just let him know, hey, man, I know you're not stupid. I know that you know that this is bad. Let's start talking about next season. We're not tanking on purpose, but it looks like we're. It can't be called. You know what? It can't be called tanking when you just can't win. Tanking is when you could win and you can actually beat the other team, and then you say, "Hey, we're going to just take our foot off the gas offensively, and then on defense, we'll take our foot off the gas as well, and just see what they can do. Let them beat us practically." In this case, it's like, man, I thought I was going to see a win. They got out there and they looked better. We don't have any talent on this team because this coaching staff did nothing. Nobody's going to sign here. You're going to have to throw the bag away next year just to get somebody to say, I'll sign in Buffalo. It's just crazy, man. It is crazy. Like, the run defense was the most. Like, we went after bringing people in, Star Latuile, Harrison Phillips in the 3rd round, which should have been an offensive player. We even brought the kid Jordan Phillips in, who actually looked pretty decent. He had 3 tackles and 1 for a loss. It's a big dude. We do these things, and still, all in all, bring Edmonds in. You know, he's not. I don't even know what to say about that right now, as far as him being ready to be an efficient run stopper. But man, I don't think they should have been able to do what they did. Trent Murphy gets in. I've got to hear about his injury. Shaq Law. I mean, what in the world, man? We need some help on defense. I would like somebody else to come in and be the evaluator of talent. Maybe Sean McDermott needs to listen to the scouts. Maybe Bean needs to do something. The trade deadline is the end of this month, I believe. It's just bad, man. So, you know, like I said, it is what it is. We took that L. We got smacked. Say smacked with me, everybody, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Smacked. We got smacked. And next week, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. That's not going to look good at all. Somebody was telling me, too, it's pretty ironic that the Bills got to go play the Patriots at Foxborough. It's like they set this up for us to just look really bad, man. So, but yeah, man, it is what it is, man. There's nothing much that we can do. We got carved up. Defense couldn't stop a nosebleed, and we put 5 points up. We put 5 up, and the team that won 1 game put 37 up. I don't know. Is McDermott's job in jeopardy? That's a real good question. McDermott's job in jeopardy? We don't know. I don't know. But I actually liked McDermott last year with the process. Then he was clapping. Anderson did something. He was coming to the sideline, and McDermott's. I'm like, dude, come on, chill out, man. Anderson is not doing nothing. He don't need no claps. Like, you can't just be. Don't let these players just think you're gonna clap every single time they come off the field, whether they did good or bad, man. Because, damn, we got the worst quarterback situation in the whole NFL, and you could have kept AJ, who's really nobody anyway. I would have went out with him. He was accurate. He was looking good. We got a fit for him. You know how the Bills go. We'll trade talent away for draft picks. Newhouse we traded. Remember him, number 71? He's out in Carolina. We got something for him too. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't know what Bean and them is doing. We got to do something better. We got to be better. Tired of hearing McDermott. I wish I can give McDermott a get out of a post game free card, because it's like hard to listen to him, man. It's hard to listen to him after taking these L's. Hard to look at him when he's taking these L's, and whatever. We taking L's out here. Taking these L's real bad, man. But I gotta give Anderson look like a clown today with his chin strap. Just throw that out there, man. Y'all gonna see that chin strap. That was crazy. It was like all the way over here. Like, only the kickers use those chin straps, man. And Peterman should enjoy these game checks. Enjoy the game checks while they last, Peterman, Nathan. All right, man. That's it, man. It's not really too much that I could say about that game. I saw it. You saw it. If you didn't see it and you watching this, you didn't miss nothing. You missed a National Football League team get smacked. They got smacked around. It is what it is. That happens in the league. It just happens a lot to Buffalo. Um, how did we just go from damn near beating Houston to getting smacked by this team? It's crazy, dog. Like, we can't do nothing on this team that's worth anything. So again, appreciate some of them questions and comments I've been getting at y'all throughout the week as far as comments and whatnot, man. I had a couple good ones last week. Appreciate that, man. Make sure you continue to get at me, man. I don't mind chopping it up, talking about these Bills. That's why we call it Bills Talk 716. You know, it's whatever y'all want to talk about, man. If you saw something I ain't see, let me know. You know, I'd love to keep an eye on it. You know, but you know, the eye in the sky never lie, and I've been watching them, and they look bad. They look bad, man. So anyway, I'm about to go watch some real football right quick. You know what I'm saying? I can't even do the AOAO because why? You know, we took a L. Holla at me. Y'all know what it is. Bills Talk 716. That's on Facebook. Bills Talk 716 at Gmail. Anything you want to say, get off your mind. It is what it is. Let's continue to build. Let's continue to talk about this, man. The best form of therapy. You need therapy being a Bills fan. It's just to get it all out. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about what is making you upset about the Bills. Is it the coaching staff decisions? Is it the quarterback? Is it the defense? Is it, you ever see Leslie Frazier on the sideline? He's just always looking like, I don't know what's going on right now. But in his, I don't know what's going on. I think we can do it. Whatever. Leslie Frazier, I think he washed up too. Honestly, I think Leslie Frazier's washed up. But he don't got no talent. He got more talent in the offense than Dable got. But Leslie Frazier is washed up, man. We even drew blitzes up and we couldn't get to Andrew Luck. They got that young boy playing guard over there in Indy. I remember his draft comparison, his NFL comparison was Richie Incognito. And they showed him, and I started watching him a little more because I forgot he was over there. And I was watching him handle Kyle Williams. I was watching him handle Harrison Phillips. I was watching him handle a lot of people, man. It's unfortunate. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'll talk to y'all next week, man. We kick it next week. All right? It's Bills Talk 716, man. All right, later.